Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Today's video is absolutely insane. The battles are unbelievable. Some incredible play. And the best Elo I've been all season. I have good leads, I have bad leads. Played out of my mind to gain 158 Elo in a day. 25 battles for 158 Elo gain, absolutely crazy. Get a nice matchup. We're going to finally commit a shield. Get met with a Duskmane Necrozma. Not great. Awful matchup. But we can debuff them. We can bring in Ho-Oh and Ho-Oh. We got a shield Sunsail Strike. And they do throw it nice. And we get a nice... Okay, we do not incinerate down in time. But we do not get hit by a Sunsail Strike. For the KO, so we have a move. Going to throw a Brave Bird, and Brave Bird get some good damage. We're going to bring in a Zacian, and we're actually going to pivot into Bulu to get to the Nature's Madness for the KO. I've used this team, Ho-Oh Double Fairy. I do really like having Zacian and Bulu, and absolute crucial. Ho-Oh, this is actually a fine matchup for Ho-Oh. It's not a win, but it can definitely set you up for success. Go for Sacred Fire, because you do not want to debuff yourself just yet. And you do take a shield. Attack drop, that's big. I mean, you got to respect the Vok, which they do full send. But after another Incinerate, able to get a Brave Bird to take another shield. No shields in play. Is that a Vok? Okay, it is. Now, this is actually not good, but we are still able to get to the next move in time to take the KO. Now, it is very nice to have Grass Knot in this team. We're going to have to chip and dip, but that's fine. Zacian can do pretty nice. I mean, they are going to be able to get a lot of damage with the Moonblast, but let's see. They do. We do kind of have to hope that this is not going to cost us by going for the debuffing move, but we are met with an Origin Palkia in the back, which is fantastic. And they are going to be forced to throw before we get to the next Wild Charge. And we are able to reach the Nature's Madness. And goodbye, Origin Palkia. Goodbye. Let's see who the next opponent leads off with. It's Hisuian Avalag. Okay, this is a little awkward. Rockside nerf does not one-shot. Ho-Oh, even before the nerf, I don't think it did. And we are going to be going for a Sacred Fire. And it grabs the attack drop. Beautiful. To shield or not to shield? I do shield, actually. I get the Incinerate down. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And we get the Brave Bird, and Brave Bird takes a shield. Nice, nice. And we are met with a Tapu Bulu. Double Fairy. No, wait, no, never mind. Not Double Fairy. It doesn't make sense having a Fairy for fighting weakness. We grabbed the last shield. We do need 2 moves, but we're in a decent spot. And they are going to bring in Yveltal, which is actually fantastic. Ooh. Well, thankfully, I have a shielded Zacian, and, well, should be in range of the Wild Charge on the Bulu. I do think I do. I feel like I do kind of need to play rough. And I kaboom, goodbye, Yveltal. And goodbye, Tapu Bulu. Maybe I could have just doubled Wild Charge. It's been a little bit since I've had the Zacian into Yveltal matchup. Definitely could use Zacian more. And, I mean, this team is fantastic. And we are up against another 15 attack Ho-Oh. They are not a hundo. Mine is a hundo, but they have 15 attacks, so they can win Charge Act priority. We lose the first one, which is actually really nice. We should be getting the second one. And I think they did throw same time. And they did. Let's go. Time to shield up. And the incinerate damage doing quite a bit more. I win back-to-back charge hack priorities, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, they bring in Palkia for a catch. But they get walled by their mighty Tapu Bulu. By the perfect counter to the Water Dragon, which is amazing. And they are very chipped. Damaged Ho-Oh. Blue is able to do a lot of work into this team. And they'll actually want to swap, but they are going to get KO'd from the Nature's Madness, and they do not deal Incinerate into me. And before they get to Wild Charge, we can land a Nature's Madness, getting them to half health after some Bullet Seeds. And we get to one more move for the KO. Tapu Bulu putting in the work. And Zacian just tackles down for the win. Beautiful setup from the mighty Tapu Bulu. I mean, definitely very worthy to raid if you are interested in Master League. I mean, it is a strong Grass and Fairy type. In general, they use in PvE. But there are better things. But, I mean, it's definitely a very nice answer to the meta in Master League. Let's see. Viperia, it goes for the Breaking Swipe. Let's go. Breaking Swipe, not enough for the KO. And then you go for another Breaking Swipe. And that's why you go for Sacred Fire and then Brave Birds. Because, yeah. Breaking Swipes don't take the KO. Oh, they bring in Shando Primarina. And they also have Kyogre. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We get the defense drop. Gonna get a boatload of energy into the Primarina. Charm Primarina actually wins a 2-shield scenario with charming down Tapu Bulu. We're going to go for the Grass Knot too. Kaboom. We do go for another Grass Knot. I mean, I should just go for Nature's Madness. But, I mean, they need Origin Pulse to KO us. And they're not going to get to it in time. Or if they did have it. Goodbye, Kyogre. Goodbye. Absolute amazing gameplay by me for 5-0, 2685. Huge elo gain. Absolute amazing gameplay. 2755. Time, not the highest of the season, but definitely up there. Not far away from the highest. And terrible lead into Origin Palkia. Got plenty of bad leads, but gotta know what to do. Probably should have just swapped into Zacian, but knowing I can take Aqua Tail and survive, I wanted to get this move out. They do make a nice catch of Brave Bird into Dialga. Great read by them, predicting the Brave Bird and dip. Definitely did nice preserving the Palkia, but I have two amazing answers and the perfect answer to Palkia. But it could be a little awkward, depending what's store number 3. A Ho-Oh, which them bringing this in, fantastic. Letting that Wild Charge go, amazing. To shield, I do because I have an amazing wall to Palkia. Do Brave Bird and dip. I leave with some energy, which is going to be very needed. It is a little dicey. I mean, they have 2 shields. I mean, Bolt Seed is a terrible move, but 4 Bolt Seeds for Nature's Madness is pretty fine. Nature's Madness is a very strong move, and I'm going to need to not have them catch Nature's Madness onto Ho-Oh. Do I hang on from the... Yes, I do. They do make a great catch, which is awkward. Zacian comes in. It gets the farm down, the tackle farm down. And we're going to get to 2 moves in time. And let's say bye-bye to Origin Palkia. We actually don't take the KO, but we do... Well, like immediately, but we do then tackle down. We're going to finally neutral lead into Yveltal. I mean, they can commit both shields, get both moves. I mean, Incinerate is adding up. Same as Sucker Punch adding up. Let's see. They're going to Oblivion Wing. I mean, I can't get any more energy, so I have to throw a move. I get the attack drop, which is nice. I actually can no shield. Better take a move. I probably should just go for the Brave Bird to give less farm. And less farm would have been nice to get KO'd by one Mudslap, probably. But Tapu Bulu to Rhyperior. And another Nature's Madness. Well, this one goes into the Necrozma, and we are going to need them to not have a Sentinel Strike. And, Iron Head. Okay, actually, maybe. Miracle? Is there a Miracle on the play? They shield the Wild Charge and going to get a nice farm down. Oof, that's tough. Oh well, can't win them all. Not going to go undefeated, unfortunately, as, well, I mean, if I did go undefeated, I probably would be legend. This video, but it's okay. It's expected to get some losses. We get a fine lead into Rhyperior. They do go for the Rock Record. That's handy. Sacred Fire is going to grab a attack trap. Nope, I don't think so. Brave Bird is launched, and it takes a shield. Shield a piece, not bad. I don't mind if they take me out from their health range. They do Rock Wrecker for the KO. Beautiful. Is this a Rock Wrecker? I know shield. It is a Rock Wrecker. That's a lot of damage. But having a shield is very valuable. Gonna overfarm. We have 2 moves. What could be behind door number 3? Maybe a Origin Palkia, probably. We know Shield Surf. We're met with a Origin Dialga. Okay, this is fine. Totally fine. Play Rough is not going to take the KO, obviously. Would be kind of nice to have close combats instead of Play Rough this battle. I mean, they definitely had to have a nice answer to Kyogre lead. Unfortunately, they went Charge Attack priority. And they had back-to-back moves, which really needed them to not have. We take the KO, and unfortunately, Kyogre actually takes a win against Bulu. Close battle. Close battle. Terrible lead into Kyogre. Zacian safe swap. We are going to be launching a Play Rough. I think that was optimal timing. We do take a shield, which is good. Really good. I mean, they know they really do want to have Kyogre for Ho-Oh, but also maybe they have something else. And they're going to use a shield. The last shield. That's fantastic. I can align Tapu Bulu. Switch clock is going to be up. By the time I bring in Bulu, surely I have a much better matchup for Ho-Oh in the back. We go for the Grass Knot to take the KO. I don't think Nature's Madness does. We actually do go for the Nature's Madness here because I think I can one shield farm down. Actually, no. I swap into Ho-Oh because it's a Charm Premier. We're met with a triple water team. Shundo, Origin, Palkia in the back. We kaboom. Or was that a... That was a double Shundo team. This is a double Shundo team. Are we going to be able to get Bullet Seed down? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do. We have the move. And goodbye, Primarina. Get wrecked. Beautiful Bullet Seed farm down after they were energy dry on the Palkia. We have an amazing count to the complete Zygarde. They can bulldoze. I mean, the bulk of Zygarde, this is where it shows. I mean, we get some good damage on the Zygarde. It resisted bulldozes. But the bulk, I mean, even resisted Dragon Tails, it just adds up. We do have 2 moves, though. So, we're in a pretty good spot. We take the KO or shield. Take the shield. They actually bring the Premier, which is fine. I can't get to another Grass Knot. But kaboom, goodbye, Premier. And they get incinerated down. A tad risky if there is a Rhyperior in the back. But, nope. I mean, it's not a uncommon battle team this is. I throw the Sacred Fire expecting a potential shield, but that would have been silly. I mean, I was probably pretty safe. I was very safe with the 2-to-1 shields for that Zacian. Getting rid of the fast move attack pressure Pokemon. I mean, even if they had Hyper Beam, they were not going to get enough damage to break the shields. Get a fine lead into a Shadow Hundo Viperia. Wow. I'm super jealous of this trainer. Getting a perfect Shadow Hundo Viperia. They breaking swipe bait me. Well played, well played. I mean, non-shadow one-shots with Rock Wrecker. And at this point, we are going to be going straight for Brave Bird. And you're about to see why I go for Sacred Fire and then Brave Bird. Now, this is a Shadow Viperia. I didn't realize it was perfect at the time. Maybe I would have been able to get that last Incinerate through if they were not perfect. Definitely if they were not the Shadow, I think. Ooh, Dawn Wings Necrozma with the shield. Yeah, I should have just left at this point. I was like, maybe there's actually a chance. Moongeist Beam, nope. They're gonna Moongeist Beam me, so I left, yep. It's okay, it happens. I mean, good job on them. Get a fine lead into Melmetal, but there was actually play from Melmetal. They're able to just get to moves first. We know Shield Double Iron Bash, beautiful. We gotta watch out for Rock Slide and Thunderbolt. We take a shield and attack drop, amazing. I can definitely better take a move, but I do shield, and it was a bait, well played. Doing a good job on baiting. Thunderbolt with the debuff, not enough for the KO, and we are still able to reach a move for the Yveltal. Pretty common pairing for Melmetal. Definitely nice thing to pair with Melmetal. You got your Fairy Answer, you got the Yveltal that's really good into non-fairies. A little underpowered, thankfully for us. But, I mean, even level 50 probably does get KO'd by the Zacian's play rough. Premier gets a nice charm down, but Tapu Bulu, I mean, we have the Grass Knot for the KO. They knew. They read the writing on the wall. They were toast. Best Buddy boosted Shadow Viperia, not Hundo. Best Buddy boost is bigger than 26 CP increase. Sacred Fire, and then the Brave Bird. We grab both shields. That's actually fantastic. I do not mind playing this matchup. Oh, they breaking swipe. They're going to go for another breaking swipe. They should be energy dry. I probably could have bold seeded down, but I do just take the KO. I see Florges, which is fine. They go for Disarming Voice because, I mean, it is smart to just get the damage going. They can force my shield or me to throw. I mean, yeah. Definitely good play by them. We actually let the Bulu go. I trust in Zacian. I definitely did not read Origin Palkia in the back, but it makes sense. Seen this team before in this video, I think. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a good team. And goodbye. Florges say they were not ready for the Zacian. Going up against the Legend, they have a Shundo Kyogre. Not a Shundo. Pretty close. Pretty close. They do swap into Xerneas before having a shield. They play rough into their Kyogre. And I'm going to let them land the move. And actually, I'm going to survive. 1 HP in a dream. They get the attack drop, which is actually so huge for them. But they still shield. And we're going to align Ho into Xerneas. We're going to get a nice Incinerate down. All this energy is going to be real nice into the returning Kyogre. No attack drop, thankfully, from that. We actually go straight for the Brave Bird. We get that damage. And we're met with an Ambush, which is actually a little awkward. Not a comfortable matchup. I mean, they just get to move so fast. Definitely not an easy matchup. We do shield a fly. They do throw in time to win Charge Act priority and force our last shield or a move. But instead, we let the Bulu go, get a nice Incinerate down. Do we get the attack drop from Sacred Fire? I do. And actually, maybe I would have gotten Waterfall down had they not thrown the move. Oh my gosh, they actually may have had some play. But goodbye, Kyogre. Goodbye. And big set. Huge set. Huge 4-1. To get to 2800s again for the second time of the season. And we are met with a Origin Palkia lead. Zacian safe swap is met with a Dusk Randy Crozman safe swap. A little awkward of a matchup. I mean, if they have Ironhead, we're kind of in a tough spot than Sunsteel Strike. We actually do decide to no shield. It is Ironhead. Okay, well played. Ironhead Outrage. They're going to have that. Yep, Ironhead Outrage. But we're going to get another Incinerate, get some extra energy because once we swap out, we do have some play for later. But actually, oh no, ooh, it's bad. It's that, actually it's Palkia Double Steel. Origin Palkia Double Steel. I actually haven't used this team. But definitely, I mean, nice to have two steel types to cover the big fairy weakness in the lead. But also having the Origin Palkia for Rhyperiors, which really strong into the back of the team. Good build. Unfortunately, they are able to get to a Ironhead in time. I needed to get those back-to-back moves in time to KO them and then reach a Brave Bird for the Palkia, but that did not work. That did not go to my win condition. And another Origin Palkia. This time they have a Landorus safe swap. I mean, Landorus may have been nerfed a bit ago, but it's still so good. It is really strong. And definitely going to be one of the Pokemon worth waiting in Unova Tour. One of the strongest ground types in the game. And we're going to go for a parting Wild Charge. We're going to be stalling out the clock. And Ho comes in to Incinerate down. We take some Mudshot energy damage, but it's big to be able to get to this Brave Bird before we take a Aqua Tail. Now we can just pivot into Origin Palkia. Absolute nightmare. And Tapu Bulu. We're going to go straight for the Nature's Madness. And we take the last shield. Beautiful. It's a little interesting. What could be behind door number 3? How much health do I need on this Bulu? They make us a catch of the Nature's Madness into the Rhyperior. Well played. I do shield. I mean, it's a breaking swipe, but I'm in range. If they did not make the catch and I just saw that it was Rhyperior in time, would have been able to one-shot them an easy win, but we are still able to bring in the Ho-Oh, shield up the Rock Wrecker, and we're going to have the Brave Bird Kaboom, the Shunda Palkia. Actually, maybe not that. That may actually not be a Shunda Origin Palkia. Close. They are best buddy boosted, so they would be 47.39 as a Shundo. Oh well. I misspoke. It was very close. Wild Charge. And, I mean, are we going to shield? I don't shield. The Ironhead. And again, Ho-Oh comes in and Incinerate down. We have a Brave Bird, which is pretty important for the Kyogre. Now, let's see what happens. Brave Bird lands. Let's go. We're going to bring in the Bulu. And actually, with this energy lead, we're in a pretty decent spot into Yveltal. But it's still going to be a little awkward. We're going to, have to shield Believing Wing. Got to make sure we are efficient. Cannot give a free Sucker Punch. We need the clock to go out. And we can bring in the Ho-Oh, but they are on top of it, bringing in the Kyogre when needed. If we could have incinerated down the Yveltal, we could have won, but oh well. Good play by my opponent. Is that a Purified Apex Honda? Oh my gosh, that is. They have a way better Ho-Oh. I think they did cap tie and lost. No attack drop, that's bad. They have the strongest Sacred Fire. They have Sacred Fire ++. I do shield and just take extra energy. They Brave Bird. I do go for another Sacred Fire. I don't want to be taking extra incinerate damage. Take a shield off them. To shield or not to shield, I kind of want to go down to 0 shields not. And we're met with the Snow Zacian. Okay, interesting. They go for the first move. I'll take this. They play rough. Ooh, nice. I go for a little improper timing. I should have thrown after one tackle. I should do throw one more tackle to then get to another wild charge. And I take the KO. Interesting. We're debuffed. They try to make a catch onto the Ho-Oh, but instead we just get a nice farm down. I do shield the Bulu. Xerneas did just get to a Moonblast. So they cannot get to another Moonblast in time before I get to an Age of Madness again. And then range of the KO. And I mean, they're not going to KO with a close combat. They got to throw their move. I think they did get some residual energy. One Geomancy maybe. But I have this move loaded. And no debuffs needed for the KO. But they were debuffed plenty. The next opponent, let's see who they lead off with. Kyogre. Okay, fun. Not fun for me. Fun for my opponent. Having a great lead for them. I don't want to be debuffing myself because then they can just swap. I do shield. We're met with the Origin Dialga, which I should be able to get to 2 play buffs before they get to an Iron Head. It's a little awkward here. They do shield. Okay, good. And you're about to see some crazy play by me. I am going to sacrifice the Ho-Oh. No shield. What if time takes me out? I have a shield apiece. A shield for my Bulu and a shield my opponent has. I full send Grass Knot and kaboom. Goodbye, Primina. That's 1 down. There's 2 more to go. We're under half health. Dialga comes in. Ooh, they win charge act priority. This is bad. Do I have play still? Inet is launched. And I take the KO. Beautiful. Can I get to 2 Grass Knots? Can I take the shield and then the KO? Kaboom! Goodbye, KO. Good. Let's go. Beautiful. Tapu Bulu with an amazing sweep at 28-16 elo. Huge 3-2. 28-31. Amazing plays by me to get a little bit closer to legend. I mean, this team truly amazing. Used it early in the season. It's amazing. And we get a beautiful lead. We're met with a Origin Dialga, which swamp after Tapu Bulu lead. We gotta save Ho-Oh for the Bulu, of course. But we do misalign the clock a bit because I really don't like having Zacian straight into the Dialga. They do get to 2 moves. They did not make a catch good. We land the play rough. Beautiful. We get a nice tackle farm down. Shield the piece. We are in a pretty good spot. We're going to go for a wild charge. Are we going to get to another one? I mean, we have a complete wall to them in Ho-Oh. And we do get to another one. What's going to be behind door number 3? It is Origin Palkia. And he gets walled by my own Tapu Bulu. I mean, it's a good team to have Bulu, Double Dragon. Definitely use that team. Definitely a good team. Terrible lead this time for me. They do bring in the Crozma Dawn Wings. Interesting. Can be a little awkward. They could still have Iron Head. We do take them under half health. I do shield Iron Head. Okay, good. Good to know. I do know the counts. I'm counting correctly. Do we take the KO with the Wild Charge? We do not, but we take a shield, which is fantastic. I do not mind this scenario at all. Iron Head lands. We're going to bring in Ho-Oh. It's going to be an awkward situation because they are actually at Moon Guys, and it kabooms me. But seeing the amazing lead, I stay in. And I trust in the Bulu, but unfortunately, Palkia is able to take out my 1 HP. No 1 HP in a dream for my Ho-Oh to get that Brave Bird, and I needed that Brave Bird. I guess maybe I actually could have swapped. If I could have potentially saved that Brave Bird for Xerneas to actually be able to get the Brave Bird through. But unfortunately, just unable to deal with Xerneas. I mean, we just ran out of HP. Or played on my opponent's part. Good team. I mean, Palkia lead and then Dawnwings and Crozma. I mean, amazing safe swap. You have an awesome counter to Yveltal's with Xerneas. You have to try that team out. I mean, I do love Dawnwings and Crozma. We get lead into Landorus, Sacred Fire, and then the Brave Bird. And we're going to take the last shield, which is fantastic. I do kind of want a shield because... Actually, no, I don't. Shield. I did kind of want a shield because it's awkward to deal with a Landorus with Bolt Seed. But, I mean, we just bring in Zacian, and they bring in their own Zacian, which is fine. Able to get some big damage. So, I mean, some decent damage. We were debuffed, so we can't get them under half health. We do shield play buff from them, which is nice. I think I think this is needed for the KO. Maybe Nature's Madness, actually, maybe they do the same damage. Oh boy, this is tough. Did we get enough energy in time? We bring in Zacian. Actually, probably could have taken the KO with the Nature's Madness into this Dialga. But I trust in my Zacian, thinking it's the right play. Yeah, Iron Head for the KO, but they actually have 2 Iron Heads. Oh, I should have just gone for Nature's Madness number 2. That was bad. That was bad play by me. I should probably do win if I do just get to the next Nature's Madness and throw. Let me know if I am right about the hindsight of I should have just thrown the second move. I mean, it happens. They bring in Origin Palkia. We bring in Tapu Bulu. Save all that energy. We can get to 1 move. I don't think any Pokemon we can get to 2 moves, which is fine. We're in a pretty good spot. We get the Nature's Madness to land. We're going to go for a Bullet Seed Farm down. They should be damaged enough. Hello. 2 shields apiece left in battle. I actually could have taken that Bolt Seed and survived the Incinerate to then get to another Nature's Madness. Would have been able to grab the last shield or a KO. But instead, I make this battle one of the closest battles I've ever played. Brave Bird, I shield. They have a shielded Shiny Zacian, Best Buddy boosted. We go for our own Wild Charge. Well, we go for a Wild Charge. We take an Incinerate, get an Incinerate through, and Sacred Fire. Actually, maybe I did those straight. Sacred Fire. This is tough. They do Wild Charge. And we go straight for the Wild Charge. How much HP do I have left? Can I survive the Incinerates? We survive 2 Incinerates and reach the next Wild Charge for the KO. Oh my gosh, that was a razor close battle. Razor close. Next opponent into Tapu Bulu. Beautiful lead. Very nice to have a relaxing, beautiful lead. We go straight for the Brave Bird. They were at a Dark Pulse or Oblivion Ring, unfortunately. We gave a free Sucker Punch, but it's fine for this beautiful matchup. Having already grabbed the shield, we can no shield. Well, we did no shield the Yveltal's move, and it kind of toast. They actually do still play. They lagged a bit. We're going to just be going for wild charges. Trusting in shielded Bulu. And Bulu sees Viperia, and Viperia sees writing on the wall that it was going to be absolutely cooked, absolutely shredded. And another 3-2. It's fine. 3-2s are great. Elo goes up. And yeah, stay tuned for the Legend push this week. Could this be the season where I get to Legend once again? I was 19 Elo last season away. There's a little bit more time at this point for me. Can I continue to play out of my mind, though? Stay tuned. Thank you for all the support. The channel it's been great to see so many lovely people watch the videos. I love Master League, and it seems like you love Master League too. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.